Hi. 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 Nice. Hello. Hello. Yes. Welcome to Rai Galilei stream. Regular stream Mayoko. So thank you for coming. How are you all today? Not my opening. Attention inmates, Galilei from International Police Department reporting for duty. How are you all today? Today we're going to play FARMFILE, case of BO3D9268 finding inmates. We're continuing the previous one that I played during my birthday stream. So here we are today. How are you all today? Oh, bien. Is the game music too big or is it too small? Are you small? You is small? Bien. Oh, nani? Oh, thank you, AKR, for becoming an aid programmer. A member? Anyway, thank you. Arigato. Pian. Yeah. Pian. Okay. Then without further ado, let us continue into the game. Let me just adjust something a little bit so you won't be able to see and you won't be able to hear my feet tapping furiously into the ground as usual, as in jittering. Matene. Bien. Oh, there you go. There you go. Nice. Okay, let's get to the game. So yesterday we were interrogating the cat boye. Yes. And we're going to continue to interrogate him till he tells us what they are planning. Very good. We programmer. Yes. Wait. The inmate seems to be mumbling something. He continued to learn about the inmates for this case. For now, this will be the only information that I have. He examines and tries to make out something from the mumbling. Farmland? Is that something like going to a place called a farmland? All is connected. A fiery ambition flickers in his eyes, a flame that never goes down as long as the criminals are roaming around. Rai runs as fast as he can towards the office that he packs his things and head towards the farmland dimension. Which criminal will he catch today? What? I will catch number one. Villain number one. So there's more than one villain apparently. A place dominated by a combination of green and brown. Cool air blows all over the place. Sounds from nature, be it from sound from animals and the rustle of leaves, fill the ears. A boy, or a man, stands in the middle of a meadow. He looks around carefully, researching every corner he can reach calmly. Until someone comes near him, he greets the boy. Is you? Hello, boy. The boy turns slowly. He smiles politely. Hello, Sir Pian. What are you doing here, young boy? For a job. Ding. You're the new kid who's going to work here, aren't you? But I'm not a kid, though. Thank you, please. I'm not a kid. Welcome. Thank you for coming all the way here. No worries. It's for my mission too. Please prepare yourself and come to see me again. Okay. Rai turns around and leaves the farmer behind. He looks at the surrounding, making sure of the situation according to the information he got in the base. He recalls that report. IPD is not a place that would commit such a mistake. Looking peaceful as it is, there still must be something. Rai sighs and shrugs his shoulders. He knows that not much can be done with the lack of information. That's why he's here. Anyway, it won't walk on by itself. Let's get ready. After Rai prepares himself, he returns to meet the farmers at the same location. Yeah. Are you ready? Are you ready, young man? Ready anytime, sir. A fiery spirit, apparently. Okay, there's some work you need to do. What kind of work are you going to do, huh? Whatever is needed now, sir. Ha! Oh. Such a determined person. Good to hear. Glad to be helped. Great. Now we can move on to your first job. Here, take this. A gun. Oh no. And the farmer gave a small old paper. It was a small map containing the places on the farm. Rai flipped the paper. No, please don't flip the paper. That's rude. On the other side, there is a list. Go to the shed. He points to the paper given to Rai. You can check the list of jobs listed there. Good luck. He smiles. Rai bows to the farmer and leaves immediately. Rai checks on the paper again. He tries to remember all the jobs. Sheds, huh? There must be a lot of stuff in there. There must be a lot... something. As this one policeman had already pointed out, there were indeed a lot of things in that place. A huge amount. This looks good, but at the same time, there might be a place where I would probably get killed. Rai finally arrives at the shed and looks around. Nothing much. Too much going on here, actually. Oh, look at here. Very neat. Yes, exactly, Rai Galilei. You feel my sympathy. Rai checks upon the job list. One of them is arranging the farming equipment. Not a difficult job, actually. It just needed patience and energy. Rai starts picking up stuff near his feet. There's no point in thinking all the time doing nothing. Just get over it. Think, Rai Galilei. Well, where should I store all of this? Rai looked to his right. He sees a wooden shelf glued to the wall. Ding! Maybe it's there. Yes. Rai approached the shelf while carrying the items. He put the things on the shelf. Let's see. This one over here, and then this one over here. Rai began to arrange the items. He pushed the items that were previously on the shelf to the edge of the shelf. Rai picks up the scattered items. He arranges the items by functioning each place on the farm as he had seen the entire contents of the map. Maybe that way it can help farmers take things as needed. After fully filling the shelf on the right, he moved to the shelf on the left. He picks up another item that was on the floor and carried it over to the shelf. He arranged it the same as the previous shelf. This thing is here. This thing is here. Again, something caught his attention. Something hit the back of Rai's hand. Backhand! It was a person. No, it was a small object shaped like a ring. Rai takes it because he's not a kleptomaniac. Is this one of the farm's belongings? I don't think so. He wondered why in his first day such a strange thing had happened. Yeah, it's actually normal considering he's also been on a mission and sometimes unusual things happen to ordinary people. Like casually eating sand, for example. Back to the topic. Rai checks the things. It's a circle with a hole. I don't like it. There are some sort of lines on the edges. Oh, is this like a compass? It doesn't have a volume, so calling it a ring would be strange. It looks like a coin with a hole in the middle of it. Ah. What part of this is required on the farm? Write things aloud and remember things that are roughly on the farm. There's no use. I can't remember. Rai, yes, this is a fan game of inmates that they made for my birthday, which is pretty nice actually. There's like 4 endings to it. Is it? There's no use. I can't remember. Rai looks at the object carefully. What should I do? Hello. Check the shed. There might be something that fits in this thing. I have to find it. Rai searches in the shed. He checks the items there one by one, with nothing left behind, searching it from the left to right, bottom to top. He even goes up to the pile of wooden boxes there, and of course, falls gracefully. At least I'm still alive. Rai's speechless. He knows it was his fault. Is it my fault? I'm sorry. I shouldn't be in a hurry. There's still time. Rai gets up and brushes the dust off his clothes. Whatever happens, happen. Rai sees the object on his hand. I'd better save this for now. And Rai keeps it in his pocket. Rai piles back to the scattered boxes that he had previously stepped on. Surely no one noticed. Definitely. Rai looks around. Everything looks better than before. Bottom items are neatly arranged. One job done. Now into the next job. Rai rechecked the list of the job he held. He marks the work as complete. He looks at the sentence list in the next assignment. Complete the inventory, I've already checked the item that I think need to be replaced anyway. Rai writes a list of all the items need to be purchased. He also rechecks all of the items as needed. After all is done, he stares at the list. I think it's time to see the farm. Even if I have money, it seems strange to go shopping without asking. Rai pockets his notepad. Notepad? Okay, let's go. Rai leaves the shed and goes to meet the farmer. Not long after, he sees the farmer from a distance. The farmer is in the middle of something. Hey, sir! The farmer stops his activity. He looks up and smiles. Are you done? Rai approaches the farmer. He shows the paper that the farmer had given him earlier. All ready for the first part. Good work. He patted Rai's shoulder. Pat, pat. Now, which one do you want to do? I want to go shopping for equipment first. There are a few things to buy as there are items that don't look like they can be used anymore. I see. Wait a second. The farmer reached for his trousers pocket. He takes some money out of it. Here's some money. I'm rich now. Make sure to buy what you need. If it's not enough, just come back and buy some more, okay? Okay. I'll be right back. Be careful, okay? Bring it in a little bit. Yes, sir. Rai waves at the farmer as he leaves. Rai put the money into his bank account. Put the money on his bag and shopping list into the bag, yes. Once he finishes organizing, he looks back at the map and heads straight for the village. Oh, it's this place, the girl with the potato. Finally, Rai arrives at the village. He sees the hustle and bustle of the hustle and bustle for the village people who are just passing by here and there to get their destination. Rai tries to avoid the crowds by walking on the side of the road. He leans against the wall to find a gap in the busy streets. Maybe this isn't the right time. Rai struggles through these peoples. And understandable that the place like this is indeed packed with crowds because it is close to the marketplace. Money. Thank you for the donation, okay. Obrigado. Yan. Money. Straight to my bank account, huh? He makes it through the crowded place after some time. Finally, I'm out. Rai pants after struggling through all the obstacles that existed. Mortal humans and socializing. Okay, that's an exaggeration. In short, he returned to his consciousness to go to his destination, the market. As said before, this place is indeed full of people. And money. Rai bumbles with someone. Is you?
Hey, got your eyes open, kid. Be careful.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, are you a newcomer? Rai, who previously looked down, meets the person's eyes. You yellow. Looks like she's a villager here. Right, I'm new here. Ah. By the way, what is a young fellow like you doing here? You're also a young fellow. What do you mean? About that.
Rai says that he needs to buy farm equipment. Therefore, he had to go to the market.
Market, huh? You're going in the right direction.
Of course, he brings a map too. Though he won't say that.
Usually the farmer will go to the market. Is he busy? I think so too, so I wanted to help.
Why?
I'm an intern here. So that's why you did it, huh? It's part of your job. Rai nods in agreement. Then since I'm going there too, how about we go together? Yeah, sure.
Hey! Ooh!
Someone shouted right behind Rai. Oh, it's a new guy! Wow! Poety! Are you surprised? I'm sorry. The person who had just arrived was carrying some food in his hand. It looks like fruit and vegetable. Oh, you want to go to the market? Yes, as usual. Then let's go together. There's some groceries I want to buy from you too. Oh, that's the wrong. Oh no, the village girl sounded like the seller. You're lucky I bought some fresh one. That's good. Yes, let's move. Let's take this child along.
I'm not a child though!
Oh, a new kid? For some reason, they seem to forget Rai's existence for a moment. Even though it's actually a good thing because it means Rai can blend in with the people well. That's me. I blend in with the people to avoid conversations. Hello, my name is Rai. I'm new here. Welcome, boy. Thank you. They shook hands because that's what bros do. Anyway, let's go to the market. They walk together towards the market. The villager and seller tell stories about the village and the people who live there. They also tell him about some places around it. After walking quite a distance, they arrive at the place where the seller will be selling his stuff. Then I'll prepare first, okay? Let me help you. Like a good kid,
No, not a kid.
Rai helps the salesman lines up his wares. He lined up each fruit and vegetable and grouped them. By the way, where's the kid? Come to think of it, that's true. Oh, wait, come to think of it, that's true. Where is the kid? Other kid? Rai turns to them. He was interested. Yes, there was also a young kid besides you here. What? Ketimpaan? For some reason, it felt too sudden to mention someone. However, this could be a clue to his mission. She used to shop at my place. Oh, she used to shop at my place. Did she move? That's right. I haven't seen her for a long time. Usually she asks for items that have just arrived in the village.
Looks as someone is missing the village. Moreover, she's a kid.
Isn't somebody going to look for her? I haven't seen anyone coming for her. I don't think she has any family or relatives here. Yeah, maybe that's why. We've actually been looking for her around the village. Oh, we have actually been looking for her around the village. It might be possible that she already met her family who are outside the village. Yes, who doesn't treasure such a lovely child like her? She looks very cheerful, doesn't she? Though she's a little weird. Rai raises an eyebrow. What do you mean by weird? She tried way too hard to blend in, you know? She doesn't look like most people, but she always insists that she's the same as everyone else, even though no one mentioned that she's not. Seems like an alien to me. She doesn't have to do that though. We'll definitely respond to her like everyone else. Yeah, she's too much. But that makes her cute. Personality, demeanor, and appearance. Rai tries to process all the information he got, as if trying to connect all the dots. He tries to arrange them in his head. Maybe he should write it down after he went home from the market. So, boy, what do you want to buy? Rai immediately takes out his shopping list. I want to buy this, and then this, and then... Rai points up and reads the list listed. He buys quite a lot. After putting all the groceries in a plastic bag, Rai pays the seller some money. Thank you. Don't forget to stop by again. If there's anything you want to ask, just come over. We'll try to help too. I'm happy to ask. Thank you for helping me. Also for giving me some information. Yes, very good. After saying goodbye, Rai heads up to the next place. He goes to a place where people were selling farm equipment. He walks deeper into the market. A book full of lists. The noise of the crowd can be heard everywhere. He looks left and right to make sure he didn't go past where he planned to go. Until finally he hears a voice that caught his attention. It's a merchant. Oh my god, what the heck? Oh, he cool. Oh lord. Thank you for the donation, yoroshiku mo. Yoroshiku, yoroshiku mo. It is the merchant. Rai approaches the merchant. The person notices him and immediately greets him. Hello, boy. Is there anything that you need? Hello, sir? Rai doubts how to address this person. He guessed from the person's stature that he was a man. In addition, his voice is quite heavy. I'm here looking for stuff. Rai takes out his shopping list. This. Can't you just read it straight away? Rai, who wanted to give a list, immediately pulls it back. It's not like that. Maybe you'd like to check it out in person, you know? Say it. Oh. The man immediately waved his hand and sighed. Don't be so nervous. I just
want you to mention the items you're looking for while I'm looking for them.
I can't read. Rai nods. I need a shovel now. Though I think I only need a shovel. The merchant began to move to find the items.
Then,
Merchant approaches Rai while carrying the previously requested items. Rai looks at the shopping list again. A few nails and screws. The merchant goes back look for the requested item.
what else?
And this stuff.
Didn't I told you to name the stuff right away?
Ray was surprised by the merchant's response.
Go. I don't have time.
Wait,
I said go.
Feeling unable to fight any further. I'm sorry. I thought I was pointing at the stuff. With items you have to sell before leaving outside, somebody to pay for the goods. Thank you. Rai returned to the farm. He knew it might be too hasty a session, but doesn't mean he just gave up. Tomorrow will return to the merchant after all. The items need to were lacking. Well, we'll see tomorrow.
The noise of the crowd can be heard everywhere.
He looks left and right to make sure he didn't go past where he planned to go. Until finally he hears a voice that caught his attention. It is a merchant. Oh wait, it is a bad ending. Wait, let me just... oh wait. Okay, there you go. But...
What? Say it.
I'm still not sure. The merchant turns around and puts his hand on its hips.
I have it all. Whatever you're looking for. I want to look for my wife.
Huh? Anything? The merchant nods. Then do you have anything similar to a ring like this? Even though it was only a glance, the merchant looked surprised when he saw the object in Rai's hand. Aha.
I don't know.
But you said you have everything. You lied to me. Ew. The merchant looked restless. I was just wondering if you know what this thing is. But if you don't know, then that's fine. That means you don't own it all.
You don't own it all, merchant.
For some reason, the merchant's pride was scratched.
Saw.
The merchant bring nails and screws that Rai had ordered earlier.
I saw it before.
Only that? Rai observed the merchant's movement, who responded silently.
Maybe it belongs to that kid.
Again? Who exactly is this kid? Cari istri nggak di toko material, but don't we like find our wife to be like wife material? Haha, ada show. Who exactly is this kid? Rai had heard about this child several times today. Even so, Rai doesn't fully have an idea about this child. It could be that this child is related to the mission because it sounds important to the people here.
Instead of who, maybe what to be exact.
What do you mean?
I know you get what I mean.
Rai shrugs his shoulders. What else can we dig here? So can you explain about this kid?
I can't really tell you.
Again?
This time I mean it. She's just one of my customers.
Customer?
Yes. She came to see me a few times.
What for?
What do you think she was doing? This guy is really... If you want to find out what this kid is doing, I can't tell. Whether I know that or not. Customer's privacy policy, you know.
Rai understanding this, although usually in a mission there is no such thing as local policy. But if you're still stubborn, maybe this gonna still help. A merchant gives a clear rectangular object. The thickness is not too thick, but it's not as thin as a paper. What's she doing with this thing?
She said she wanted to get this fixed, but I don't know how.
Rai accepts it. Upon closer inspection, there were indeed cracks and scratches upon the surface.
I don't even know the material, so I was planning to give it back when she comes back. But look, I can't even see a strand of her hair.
Oh, I see. Suddenly there is silence. It's called awkwardness, Rai Galilei. Then I'll take this clear thing and buy the items on the list.
Just name the stuff.
Okay. Rai fills his bag with items that he had bought. He also gets additional luggage from the form of a medium-sized box containing equipment. After packing everything, Rai pays for them. Rai says goodbye and leaves at the place. Or leaves the place. The time has shown night. The sky was dark. The sound of nocturnal animals outside the shed was heard. Creak, 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 creak. With an oil lamp in his hand, Rai picked up the thing he had bought. He arranges the stuff from the remaining space of the wooden shelf. There's a lot of things that takes time. Fortunately, Rai felt he had enough energy left to tidy things up. Wow, this one over here, and this one's over there. Done! Rai appreciates himself with applause. After seeing all the items look they wouldn't fall, Rai walked to the mat that had been prepared in advance. He plopped down to the mat. Plop. Rai's tiredness and fatigue immediately grabbed him into the abyss. Rai lets out a long breath. It's normal to be tired, especially on missions. Who wouldn't need a break a sweat after a long day of going here and there anyway? Rai looks up in the ceiling. For the first day, it was quite a long day. Let's see. Rai recalled today's events. He also glances at the objects that were subjected to be evidence that has been collected. A ring-shaped object and a glass the size of a palm. Rai looks away from the item. He remembers the conversation he had with the villagers, that they have been mentioning that one particular kid so many times. Who is exactly that kid? Ngampel di gudang gitu. What is the most important for a child to be in this village? Could it be she has anything to do with this mission? Even if he wondered so, it was certain that Rai would suspect this child. It was too obvious that she was a big influence to this village, even though she wasn't that famous. Is it hard to say that the child's name? How come no one knows her name? Or did she not introduce her name? From her personality, doesn't seem like that. Rai felt something was up. What's up, dog? How? He was still confused on how everything had happened in the village, but there was no sign of any big commotions or anything about the girl's disappearance. Or maybe that kid. I don't want to nyinyir, but is she hiding? Why is she hiding? Was she threatened by anyone? By me! I remember that the villagers said he was acting weird, though it doesn't bother most people. Or there's something else that she should be hiding. Whatever it is, Rai knows all of this related either directly or indirectly. Well, I'll find it later anyways. Time to rest. Without thinking, Rai adjusted position, and he immediately slid into dream world. Morning has come, and the sun has risen to the surface brightly. Rai immediately wakes up and arranges his mat. He changes his clothes and gets ready to meet the farmer. I have a mimird. Okay, let's go. After getting ready, Rai goes to the shed to the farmer. Good morning, farmer.
Oh, good morning too, young man. Rai hands over the things the farmer asked for yesterday. The farmer thanked Rai. A wide smile appeared on his face. He seems excited.
I'm ready to work.
Yeah, that's great. Then move on to the next job, okay?
Ready.
Do you still have the map from yesterday?
Rai nods.
Now you have to irrigate the cornfield. Take the water in the river. You know where the bucket is, right?
Yeah, I'll pick it up later.
Good. Cheer up.
Rai immediately rushes to the shed and takes the bucket. He also brings other things in case he needs them, like, a gun. After preparing, Rai goes to the river. Below Mandy. The air feels a lot more refreshing than the farm. Its sounds of running water really creates such a calm atmosphere. Rai walks down to the rocky road, carefully. Rai collects the water with the bucket that he was carrying. Oh! Someone's voice startled Rai. It's you! It turns out that someone was sitting by the river. He was holding a fishing rod. Apparently he was pulling a fish. Because he looked troubled, Rai intended to help. The fisherman's face, which was looking happy, turned into confusion.
Who?
Rai takes a closer look and surprises the fisherman. Sorry. I didn't mean to startle you.
Oh yeah.
By the way, what did you get? The fisherman hesitantly hands over the thing. What is that? Looks like a fishing hook. But the handle doesn't bend but straight, and it's not too sharp.
Why do strange things keep happening?
Huh? What do you say?
No, it's nothing.
Rai looks at the object carefully again. Is this thing broken? Is this thing a broken fishing hook?
I don't think so. The tip was too blunt for a hook.
It's true. Is this again related to the mission? Sorry if this sounded rude since we have met, but may I take that thing? It looks interesting. Looks like something that you can use for a Beyblade.
Of course you can. Besides, it can be used for fishing anyway.
Rai received the hook-shaped object from the fisherman. How come this mission seems easy, huh?
Oh, what?
Oh, it's nothing. Nothing concerning you, sir. Please go back fishing or I will use my gun. It's getting more and more awkward. Why is that thing almost everywhere? There must be something odd. At least one. And again, it's easy to find and get them. Oh yeah, are you catching fish? How many have you got?
Here.
The fisherman shows a bucket filled with fish. The fish filled half a bucket. How about I fish with you? The fisherman smiles.
Glad to accept your offer.
Rai throws himself on what? Yes, manual fishing. After I give the fish to fisherman, he was given some fish by him. Rai walks home with water and fish in his hands. Cornfield. After I gave the fish to the farmer, he went to the cornfield. After previously he saw a green-blue screen. Now he saw a green-yellow landscape plant towering above Rai lined up. I don't like blue screens. Rai went peepish. Rai who bought water started watering the corn plants. Water, keep watering. The fast place was already starting to get wet with water. Rai sighs and sat on the edge of the field. Okay, next is... Rai grabs a hoe and drags it to the empty part of the cornfield. Time to dig. Rai plows the ground diligently. Every now and then he wets the ground with water to make it easier to dig. I'm making a grave. Oh, something is stuck on the... Is that button? Rai takes the thing. The texture is like cloth. It stretches easily. Rai puts down his hoe and put it in his pocket. I'll check it again later. Hey! Ow! Eat the bird, the cute bird. Very good. Rai, who was wiping his sweat, heard the sound of a crow behind him. The crow perched on the scarecrow, or perched, not preach, preach. Oh, hello, Sir Crow. It's actually saying something. Hello, hello, hello. Rai laughs happily at the crow's response. What are you doing here? Food, eat. Oh, looking for the food, huh? Rai takes some corn kernels from his pocket. Do you want this? Caw. The crow flew over and pecked at the corn kernels. After picking some, he immediately flew back to the scarecrow. Isn't that good, Sir Crow? Is this Rashiki? Good. Good. Rai wiped the sweat that ran on his cheeks. Image window not found. But is that supposed to be like a window? The weather was quite hot too. By the way, Sir Crow, does Sir Crow often come here? Here, there. I really wonder where. Go back and forth everywhere, huh? Ding! Rai suddenly remembers something. Mr. Crow, do you know someone who is missing? The crow tilted its head, confused. It's a girl. Look like she used to visit the village, but suddenly she's out of sight. Did you know anything, Sir Crow? The ears! Long! Long ears? Is she an elf too? Or a bunny? Is she related to the seller? Is there anything else Mr. Crow knows? Noisy! Uh-oh. You mean the girl or me? Yeah. I'm sorry. Not. What? Thank you, Sir Crow. If you would like... The crow, without waiting for I finished picking, had already left to fly. Wow, that's a very polite crow. Maybe the crow had other businesses. Maybe he was supposed to save his friends by using LB3 healing so everyone would revive. Maybe the crow have other business, so let's just assume so. Rai collects his farming tools. It's finally over. Time to go back. After closing the water reservoir, Rai went to the store equipment in the shed. Arriving at the shed, Rai puts all his equipment in their proper place. He puts a large item near the box, while small items in the shelf. He needs to roll a dice. I think I failed persuasion check. The roasting version. Oh yeah, that thing earlier. Rai takes a look at the thing that he just got. It's some kind of a rubber, right? That's the one on the clothes. Does this thing have anything to do with it? As Rai stacks up some hay, he notices something strange. Oh, what's this? What is that? Oh, button. Why is this hay blue? Oh wait, is this hair? When Rai touched it, it doesn't look like the texture of a hair. It feels slicker and stiffer. It's similar to a string, but thinner. The fact that it's here that it wasn't there before, is it possible that anyone else has barged in? Rai knows that only him and the farmer were in and out of the shed, and there are no other workers here. The farmer has also handed over some of the work to Rai. If it really has something to do with that kid, does that mean she's nearby? Rai just assumed, but it could be true. Perhaps it's time that I report directly to the base. Rai plans to return to IPD. That way maybe he will discover more about the evidence that he had gathered. I'll tell the farmer first. Rai then continues on the next job.
At some place, an evil villain scheming to the evil plans. They chuckled. Are you coming, my friend? Oh, my friend. They can't wait for Rai's arrival.
What? Rai arrives at IPD. As usual, Rai reports to the boss as soon as he arrives. He met his fellow Galileans to take care of the evidence that he had obtained. The end. Maybe she's inside my pocket. After handing it over to his co-workers, Rai let him check truly. It's a me. It's a friend. What about the result? As you might expect, it's all related to the details that all the data is connected. Is it true that? You're right. His Galilean co-worker shows the result of the lab analysis. It looks like a cell phone that has been uniquely designed. The shape is stiff, but looks solid. How can a device like this exist in that dimension?
I don't know for sure either.
Is there anything that can be done with this thing? Could it be the transmitter or something?
We caught some signals from the device earlier. Not as accurate, but enough to know the possible location.
Alright. Send the coordinates to me directly.
Yes, sir.
Rai received the location code of the person they are looking for. Rai smirked for a moment. I got it. Thank you. After they separated, Rai immediately prepared to move to the intended location back to the farmland. But this time it's not the farm, but the hill near there. Get ready, whoever you are. With an unreadable expression, Rai stepped out of the IPD. Rai starts to climb up a hill. He had brought provisions to meet this person face to face, like a gun. And a gun. Still same his identity as apprentice at the farm, because he was still the possibility he might meet people that he had known before. Fortunately, his hiking trail looks perfect. It seems that the residents here are used to it. Or that's what Rai thought earlier. Where should I go again? Like the experience Rai had, he should return to the starting point of the climb. But when he looked back, the traces of the existing path had completely disappeared. How come? Luckily, Rai was out in the open so he could see the whole surroundings. Let's see. If I come from there, I should have gone to...
Oh, are you lost, kiddo?
Oh, it's a girl. Pointy. Of course, Rai's surprised. Did that surprise you? I hope you're okay. I'm alright. Rai was still stroking his chest. He was surprised from her presence. So is it true about my question earlier? Oh yeah, I got lost, I guess. The woman giggled. You funny. It's fine. I'm sure you'll find a way. Rai leaves. Now, do you see that rock, kiddo? Rai looked at the direction of the lady pointed. Look at the position of the moss. Where do you think we are in? Oh damn! This is basic scouting. I forgot. If there's the sun, matahari terbit dari mana ke mana. The matahari show at the moss shows where it started. East? It's not. Everybody can make mistakes. Yeah, that's okay. No, I forgot. I haven't used it for quite some time. It's a west. Moss prefer to grow out of the sun because moisture. Rai agrees. From what I can see, you're coming from the east, aren't you? So you go to the west, right? Yes, that's right. Just follow the direction of the moss can guide you. Okay. They both smiled. Then I shall get going. I want to continue my journey. The adventure coastal arm and looking at Rai. Yes, be careful, okay? Recently there's been a strange sound coming from over there. sound? Rai directly faced the adventure. Yeah, since there weren't many people there, no one know for sure nor check the source of the sound. What does the sound sound like? It sounded like a blacksmith at work or two shovels colliding. Oh. Rai gets it. Somebody's digging a grave. Thanks for the info. I'll be careful. Yeah, I believe in you. Hope we meet again. Yeah. Rai waved and continued his journey to the west side of the hill.
Oh no.
After walking quite a distance, Rai reaches a cave.
According to information, the location is around here. When Rai arrived, it was true there were many caves on display. Luckily, knows the closest approximate location at the destination. Rai walked to the cave. He saw the surroundings that were filled with stalagmites and stalactites all around.
Rai tries to repeat the information that he had received so far. The device is related to the person IP is looking for. But does that cat kid has anything to do with it? They're related to the farmers? What are their motives? What are they trying to do? If it's getting the IP or my intention, sure they are getting it.
Many questions flooded Rai's mind, but it's normal mission, right? Really had to keep thinking, king.
Oh.
There's two cave mounts in the front of it. Which one should I go through? Right, because it's always right.
To the right, huh? Without any warning, Rai falls to the deep hole. It seems like it was several minutes before Rai stopped and hit the ground. The banging sound is quite loud. Rai tries to get up and goes back to find out where he was. Rai walks through the visible cave path. Oh.
Apparently right is not always right. Go to left.
Rai walks to the mouth of the cave to the left.
He makes sure that the path has chosen has the traces have been passed by people, such as footprints of the boots.
It seems like it's going to be a long way.
The deeper goes Rai, the darker the cave is. Although he didn't carry an oil lamp or other lighting, he could see in the dark. Strange indeed. The power of IPD eyes. And again, he faces two cave in the mount option. One footprint from the sport shoes, other have large puddles of water. Which one is it? With the footprint?
Puddle, water, footprint.
Must be this way. You can see it from the traces left here.
When Rai stepped in, suddenly the surroundings were dark.
Did I go to the wrong way? Yet there are traces, very clear. Rai was waiting for surrounding to become clear.
After a while, it turned out that Rai was outside the cave with surrounding green sceneries.
Back here again, huh?
After looking left and right, Rai goes back to the cave entrance, not so far where he's sitting.
Ay, Lemao, I was getting kicked out from the cave. Left.
Wait. One is it puddles. I'm not that either.
Thank you for the low blow, Rai Galilei. Haha, we have been lost to the game 3 times already in this run, you see? I have definitely not been fooled yet. The bridge imprint, obvious the imprint of the cave was improved. It should be that difficult, right? Rai nods. This fellow is good at hiding traces too. With the Rai continues to walk through the cave. After going, oh god, the music though. I'm fighting boss.
At the huge place, the place was also bright as it doesn't feel like it was in a cave. Rai goes around to see the place. He sees several tables with small devices in them. Rai instantly on alert mode. My gun!
Oh, I have a guess.
Rai takes a closer look at who it was.
Welcome.
It's a cute robot. It turns out to be a girl in a dress. You must be tired. How do I go? You must be tired from walking all the way here. Come on, I'll serve you some tea. Gitu. Woo. Hey, are you listening? I'm asking you.
The tone when she spoke sounds different from before. It started right a bit.
I'm sorry. My my body's condition is not completely good, but it's still under maintenance anyway.
I noticed the girl appearance. It's obvious she wasn't a human, especially with big antenna on her head. That's not a long ear, Mr. Crow.
Come on, come in. There's no need to be shy.
Ray approaches the girl without any words.
Well, that's it. Come sit here. It's a trap.
The girl passes the small chair across from her before returning to sit on the other side. Ray comes close but chooses not to sit down. Thank you.
Just take a seat. I'm not going to get mad at you. In fact, I'm glad to have friends to talk to over tea.
Won't be mad? Are you sure?
The girl nods. She took a sip of something from a cup. Sure. I haven't spoken to anyone in a long time.
Huh. You must be very busy.
Not really. In fact, I have nothing to do now. The question, what do you have in that cup?
The girl pounds the table.
I'm a human! And I'm a bunny rabbit!
But I didn't say you aren't human.
Well, whatever. It's tea, okay?
The girl continues to sip her tea while Rai keeps an eye on her. So, mind to tell me what all of these things are?
Why mind that? Didn't you try so hard just to get here? Just enjoy the beautiful view while I enjoy my tea.
She saw me struggling at the cave earlier, huh? How did you know that?
I have superpowers.
You said you're a human. You think human can have powers? Rai becomes silent. Heal. Indeed, he's also a human with something similar like superpowers. He can't deny that, but the powers of people in general with the strength of IBDM is different. You're just like the woman in the village. You should maintain your manners. I guess you should go home if you don't like it here. Why? Aren't you glad I'm here?
I'm accompanying a girl who was alone in the secluded cave. Ta-da!
Even though you casually barged in the middle of my tea party. The girl stands up. As an instant, the atmosphere turns tense. I guess I have to give up being a good girl. Rai remained with his confused smile while the girl had a flat expression in her face. You don't want to do it the peaceful way, do you? Oh, so we're jumping to the point now. Good. I've been waiting for that. Do people who's trying to break through IPD defenses want to go a peaceful way? The girl is annoyed, then she's cleared her throat.
First of all, as a good girl, I will introduce myself. Thank you, good girl. I'm Mira, an ordinary human who chats with other humans. Thank you, human Mira, and I'm a bunny. Well, thank you for introducing yourself. Though the human part is a bit questionable.
What do you mean? Mira was offended by Rai's words. Take a look at yourself.
Huh? The point is you're better turn yourself in and come with us, okay? I'll be good if you just cooperate with me.
I am a human. She's not responding to Rai's word. Rai cannot believe that the girl is still in denial. Yes, of course. Oh my god, you're evil, Rai.
So come with me, will you?
Oh, loud. Oh, Lord. Wait, what is that? What is that thing? Rai comes to pull Mira's hand. This girl's expression becomes serious. Along with that, around her, a hologram-like screen appears. I'm not leaving. Can robots be unstable too?
Is there something wrong with the program? I told you multiple times, I'm a human! Yeah, this girl's a little bit cuckoo in the head. I'm sorry, but you know, that appearance of yours. I have 2 hands and 2 legs. Isn't that enough? Oh my god, Rai, you're evil! Rai's expression calms down. You guys keep saying that I'm not human, even though I only look a little different from you guys. But it's not just a little. And people in the village are like that too. You're the same. Mirai shows something in her hand. You must know what I'm thinking, right? I'm going to explode the entire village and everyone would die. Perhaps. No one listened to me. No one believed me. And so I... Damn. My insight is real. And so I will blow up the village. Her expression was serious. Of course I cannot let it happen. Revenge in the world is not where it belongs and it's not allowed. Hey, listen. Calm down first. Huh? You think I'll listen to you? I'll get rid of everyone who talks about me behind my back. You are all bad people. Are you sure about your decision? What is it that makes me unsure? You saw how they treated me, right? Rai zips his mouth. It's useless for you to persuade me. I've been here longer than you know. They always bring up that I'm different. Do you know that? They don't believe me what I'm saying. They always have that look on their face. They keep discriminating me. Mira slightly bowed. Her voice is low, almost like a whisper. Do you know how that feels? What? See? Even you're just... What? Oh. I didn't say anything because I'm hearing you out. Wait. Oh well, I guess I would have died. Chaos, the explosion everywhere. Eat that! Mira laughs in satisfaction, seeing the destruction in front of her eyes. Right, what is that? What happened? The mission before you guys failed. I wish I could redo it again. But you can, Galilei. It's useless for you to persuade me. I've been here for longer than you know. That's bring you know, it feels. Calm her down. Even though I just want to be accepted. You know what will happen if you press that button, right? I sure want to do that. Yes, of course. I guess. By doing that, you know you might regret it. All those people in the village, they were been looking for you, you know? Huh? Despite the way they look at you, I do think that they're still concerned about your well-being. Well, they're wondering about your whereabouts. The guy in the grocery store seller I met last time even thought you tried too much to blend in. Even though they said they're fine accepting as you as a person, even though if you're not like them. I don't think their speech nor manner implied any malicious intent. It's just a misunderstanding on your side. You're lying! Why would I? Let me ask you this again. From what I've told you and from what you've seen from the villagers, do you think those actions were fueled by hatred? Malice? Does it even make sense for someone who's trying to discriminate against you to be concerned about you? Ugh. So just hand over that dangerous thing and come with me, okay? We'll get everything straight with a chat, shall we? Too close! Too close! When I get the trigger to Rai. Good girl! Let's secure that thing. Then let's go outside now. The sun must be shining bright outside. Rai led Mira out to residence. Before leaving, Rai asked Mira to turn off all existing tools. They walked out of the cave in silence. Rai and Mira came out of the cave. They walked down to the hill. The wind blows, filling the silence between them and the time to head back to IPD. Bringing along his newly found inmate, Rai contacts the IPD to open up a portal. Just a minute, Mira. Mira nods. Rai walks a little bit further away from her. Mira looks at the sky sadly. The sky. It's beautiful.
what I've been doing all this time. Mira knew that all of this was wrong. She also knew that the people weren't actually that mean to her. Deep down, Mira was actually grateful to be here. All of them were trying to get to know Mira. She herself made the barrier between her and the others. She should have been more open when she could. She was worrying a bit too much. Worrying that people won't accept her when in fact she wasn't. Rai goes to Mira again. Let's go. The part of batch away. Rai and Mira head back to the hill. Rai walks in front of Mira. Rai doesn't handcuff Mira because she wants to cooperate. Thank you. Rai glances at Mira. Oh, it's nothing. You know what? I don't think that's a bad ending. Bad being a robot. An android. Say a cornet? An android, yes. In fact, I do think you look cool. Yes, you actually look cool. Really? Thank you. You not made me really happy. You are cool though. I guess that's what I've been waiting to hear. For you to be cool. Rai ended the journey by taking Mira to IPD. Rai missed something though. There's something left on Mira's table. Almost went with a bang. As in literal bang. A good thing it took some sense to diffuse the situation little. It's probably the picture with the number thing on the right bottom. And that is all for the second episode. It's the second ending. It was very nice. Though I think I need to rethink on how I should approach things. I'm pretty sure like everything was wrong every time I pushed them. So anyway, I think that was actually pretty nice. Very good. So there was actually more than one villain. Since there's like the cat boy and they say like 1 and 2, there might be like 2. There's going to be like the other button, so it's probably gonna be like 4 maybe. I don't know. But I guess that is all for today. Yeah, thank you everyone for coming to Rai Galilei stream. It was pretty fun. I'm just checking it's just checking every. Yes. I was just checking all the options. Yes, I was not wrong. I was right all this time. I just knew that it was the wrong one. Yes. Bien. Otukare. Very nice. I like this very much. Thank you. Yeah, percaya gitu. That is all for the second episode. Let's have another one soon, yes? I guess that is all for today. Freeze, hands in the air, wave goodbye. See you all in the next stream. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.